Hold your breath, mates. In a split-second swing that echoed like thunder across the Arizona desert, 21-year-old phenom Kevin McGonigle just obliterated a two-run double, flipping a sleepy fall league game into pure chaos and igniting dreams of Tigers glory. But wait, was this the hit that seals his destiny, or the spark of something far bigger brewing in the shadows of Scottsdale? Smash like if that swing got your blood pumping, subscribe for daily doses of under-the-radar brilliance, and drop a comment, who's next to explode? Picture this, the sun dipping low over Salt River fields, the air thick with the scent of fresh-cut grass and unspoken pressure. It's the sixth inning, Scottsdale Scorpions clinging to a fragile 3-1 lead against the Salt River Rafters. The crowd, a mix of scouts scribbling furiously in notebooks, die-hard fans nursing overpriced beers, and a smattering of wide-eyed kids dreaming of their own big league at-bats, senses the shift. Rafters hurler, a crafty lefty with a slider that bites like a croc, stares down McGonigle from the mound. The kid from Media, Pennsylvania, just 21 but carrying the weight of Detroit's rebuilding hopes on his slight frame, steps into the box. His eyes, sharp as a hawk's, lock onto the pitcher. Earlier in the game, he'd singled sharply to left, a teasing glimpse of what's to come. Now, bases juiced with Scorpions hopefuls, Max Clark on third, that electric outfield speedster itching to score, and another runner dancing off second like he's got ants in his cleats. The count wins to 2-1, the pitcher's glove twitching like it's alive. McGonigle fouls off a fastball, the crack slicing the evening air, hearts pounding in unison. Then, surprise, a hanging curveball, fat as a pumpkin, right over the heart of the plate. McGonigle uncoils, his bat whipping through the zone with surgical precision. Contact. Not a pop, not a dribbler, but a laser, a line drive ripping toward the right field gap at 105 miles per hour. It skips past the diving outfielder, bounces off the wall with a metallic ping that reverberates like a victory bell. Clark scores easily, sliding home in a cloud of dust, pumping his fist as the bench erupts. The trailing runner hustles around, beating the relay throw by a heartbeat, collapsing in a heap at the plate. 5-1 Scorpions. But here's the cliffhanger, McGonigle doesn't stop at second. He eyes third, testing the arm, forcing the cutoff man into a desperate heave that sails wide. The crowd roars, scouts lean forward. Is this kid stealing the show, or has he just painted a target on his back for the next at-bat? The inning hangs in the balance, tension coiling tighter than a spring. Little do they know, this double isn't just runs, it's a declaration. McGonigle, drafted 37th overall and 23 out of high school, has been a whisper in the minors, .305 average this year, 16 homers, a plate discipline that makes veterans jealous. But tonight, under the fall league lights, he's scria. Deep into the heart of the seventh, the Scorpions lead balloons to 9-3, but the real drama simmers in the quiet moments between innings. McGonigle, now 2-for-3, slumps on the bench, replaying that double in his mind, the sweet spot kiss, the runners flying home like freed birds. Flashback to his roots, a scrawny kid in Pennsylvania winters, swinging in snow flurries against his dad's underhand tosses, dreaming of Comerica Park while the Eagles faithful chanted nearby. Fast forward to this fall league crucible, where the league's elite, 13 top 100 prospects grinding for that September call-up edge, collide like tectonic plates. Scottsdale's roster reads like a fantasy draft, Pirates' axial claws ripping 4 hits earlier, White Sox arms faltering under the pressure. But McGonigle? He's the quiet storm. Surprise twist, whispers from the Tigers front office leak through the grapevine, they're eyeing him not just for shortstop wizardry, but for that rare lefty bat that sprays line drives like confetti. As the Rafters claw back 2 in the top of the 7th, a solo shot and an RBI single, the stadium holds its breath. Is the lead safe? McGonigle grabs his glove, trotting to short, his range devouring a hot grounder up the middle, flipping to second for the out with a flourish that draws ooze. But the cliffhanger hits, a errant throw later pulls the pivot wide, loading the bases for Salt River's cleanup hitter, a hulking first base prospect with 30 homers in AAA. The pitcher, a Tigers affiliate rookie sweating bullets, winds up, and the crowd gasps as the ball sails foul, then foul again. McGonigle, from his perch, shouts encouragement, his voice cutting through the din. Strike 3, frozen, looking. Relief washes over the Scorpions like monsoon rain. But now, bottom of the 8th, Scottsdale's offense stirs again. McGonigle due up third, the score 9-3, but momentum's a fickle beast. Teammate Jack Penny singles, then a walk, bases buzzing once more. The pitcher, rattled, glances at the runner on first, picks off, no, safe. Laughter ripples from the Scorpion's side. McGonigle steps up, the at-bat a microcosm of his meteoric rise, fouls off 3 straight, battles to a full count, then rips a deep fly to center, caught, but it drives in a run anyway. 10-3, the moment surprises even him, he pumps his fist, realizing this night's etching his legend. Scouts huddle, phones buzzing with texts to GMs, trade value? Untouchable. As the 8th closes with 2 more runs on a wild pitch and a sac fly, the game's a rout, but McGonigle's double lingers like smoke. What if this is the pivot, the hit that catapults him past Jackson Holliday on those prospect lists? The 9th dawns, rafters helpless, but the real suspense? McGonigle's winter workouts, the spring training battles ahead. Will Detroit greenlight his 26th debut, or bottle him longer? The desert night cools, stars winking approval, as one kid's swing reshapes a franchise's horizon. And just when you think it's over, welcome back to Aussie NRL Updates, where we chase the thrill of the game no matter the code, from the rugby fields down under to these diamond dust-ups that cross oceans and ignite passions. But let's dive deeper into McGonigle's orbit, where every at-bat feels like a chapter in an epic saga. Post-game, in the dim glow of the clubhouse, McGonigle fields questions with the poise of a vet. That double? Just seeing the ball, trusting the prep. But peel back the layers, he's been grinding since dawn, batting practice under a relentless coach who once scouted Big Papi. Surprise element, unbeknownst to fans, McGonigle's got a hidden edge, a VR simulator in his off-season routine, dissecting pitches like a surgeon. Back to the field, 8th inning wraps with Scottsdale up 12-3, Plaza's 4-hit barrage stealing headlines, but McGonigle's quiet RBIs, his first of the fall league, steal hearts. The rafters